And I also just recently, as perhaps you have, became curious to know if you are personally acquainted with Mr. Phil Carret, I believe his name is, and how about the purchase of his firm in your future? Thank you.
Dick, I think Phil Carret is here today. But Phil,
He's right back there.
Phil, would you stand up? There he is. Give him a hand. Phil is 98. I first met him in 1952, 43 years ago. He attends every eclipse around the world, and you can run into him in some very strange places. That wrote his first book on securities, I believe, in 1924. Am I right on that, Phil? Yeah. And wrote an autobiography here recently. Probably the greatest long-term investment record in this country's history, and but I think my impression is that Phil sold part or a good bit of Pioneer some years ago, which he managed for decades, many decades. In fact, I first learned about Phil when I was leafing through Moody's Banks and Finance Manual 40 odd years ago, and I saw this company with this great record and with some securities that looked terribly interesting. So we got in touch, and he was out in Omaha, and we got acquainted. So anybody that can get Phil to talk to him, listen carefully. I advise that.